and then sanji sabo walem Hage Sawaneh atelem of course public relation officer de 3 years jotna kafo mi alon ko e lota nun komanto na lakilo ba kan non pour ka banko president ka itanda la ko sanji sabale fonu mole andi sanji sabonyen a tambitale sayeng wala sanji sabonyen e nyanta jilale gambia banko kan jang yo lole non andon ifintitale non bedol kan pour kela of course am balambaya kenon komanto na lakilo ba kan non ye samba num kitiola andon saintente akam tale ko ya withdraw le na ba ka cala janne mo fulanjango nyanta min sotla non walem of course am abdou wilan ali akala mutale kunu aketa multi mi alon ko atenen Omar Fitata non United Democratic Party la bureau mi alon ka frenti manjay andon min foje wala nyindi ko e kafuta United Democratic Party male yo kuma ka wolle foje nyantata sudla non pour na yakka bearing kafo nying la secretary general fanam fintale min kera of course some sorry bati ate fanan ko amangi kuti mi alon ka to nyata ko kafo nying among kafu United Democratic Party la atabe min fakan wolem jinti ko akaka mutale ko mofula dama mi alon ko abele executive wol kono wolle findira ka kafu United Democratic Party bari Abdou Wilan be mo hakke dane la manna soto no baren kumandile ade fanan anata of course kabira abe silo kanne nun kana bodon fortunately anata defo dole soto mi alon ko amanna nano anata muru otombe molbe hakke dane la wala baren Abdou Wilan mantara no bari haji ben fele of course studio kono jang Kerfatu Haji ebe live
abaraka bake buba nga jibir lal be konto ngi be tentu ngi be jayi be duwala amu be ka foyen letul qadri ni mala ani ala mala na sungol muta kan na batol be muta salol ni na duwal ala mala be jabi be sama men fana ko la wala 2021 tinga nyatli men wala mu electionoti election me yalon ka kuma ta bakele gambia di ngol buba be duwala fo ala men si kairo kenyen nga nyatli men fo ala men sa be abe kenyen kairo ti doron ka be kenyen lafitala nyamen na ka gambia di ngol tanka kan kisi masiba ko fen ba ko ala mala jamfanda kan jamfanda ko la buba abaraka bake ini la jibir la be
fosa fono 3 years jotna feltale
alhamdulillah abaraka bake la nyini karola ko mata bake la 3 years jotna nimmen sa haymano biring wultalu men anim bitema ila lonkan menti ni ajibe kadu men ko mata fa ko mata wala nyinti ko ilo talon lonkan wala kam o lonkan ni ajibe ya kisi yana la katar le soksitale kandu ya kol men kaja wala ya kol men nyini ka president baro bulla ande sula kol men tan ka fana tambe tan sanyi sabola men kella wala ate men keno la wo be lanke mata gambe dingo lenne hana tar me yalon ka man tiri jotna support wato men ibe kol foka so kol be bije me yalon ko wolde a critical bi wato men be fola mo la men fo nyalel mata bar birim president baro fon ay yutuno ke force pour ka tiri so nyin kawo ka wo reject ka ko tiri so condition ko 5 le so atbeta la condition la mandate la abe sanyi sabo nya abot la ko male be ngala ka fa yutuno le geje wo yutuno tiri jotna ko hani ite wala keno la because kol le bije me yalon ko nyin tiri sanyi sabo ko la inyanta ka men dara wo kolu ngeji nyame ni ko be tambele ni sanyi sabola akamto ko be nyaka asla wala andu ni nyaka so la akamto ko be gambe tarende kanne ñu gambe ngamen ko mandi o nted naw ko la abol ko la CRC me yalon ko constitutional reform committee lemu commission lotale pour ka constitution nyi ka jibe ka lon ko gambe dingol lafta nga dum mun kon loi marad sifa nyandi le kon la ibaje la o marad sifa nyi o wekel gambe dingol fon la county abakele tele tati abakele la miran nyata abakele la folti wala fol ni o miran nyal wol be lota nyokam birim baro ka yutono ke ay wala ka daliloti ako mbenga kala monta CRC they are on consultation o yalo video was viral o CRC be consultation la so nyaade dum mbaflate ko IG because atela legacy akamunta ko mallafi wo consono nyi o draft consono ay completely atela presidency la am legacy pour wo yedungo ko la mol mallafi wala so ateda jila because nin draft consono nyi nin CRC tata consultation ni pareta yanda ka draft nyi sambale atela cabinet nyata ka jibele fanali la recommendation wala la consulment ya resye den ya samba amato di parliament ya samba to referendum yamur ni executive ko executive ya samba to referendum so natra o mankeno ati mantra jila sangi sabo fana mandate man memo 5 years so bari ngajale you to know kedale to complete that constitutional review commission and then to have a new constitution wo felta you to know keda pour ko succeed ni bari ngajale ko you to ko den nala min dole biro constitution fana pareta ndel ko men nyalo ko ndel multanga mem fo ko le mun ko men na dun tawo sanji lulo kono la anyamanta sanyi sabola wala sanyi lulo anyamen wala mu 15 years wala 10 years anyabola wala more than that yajale to self perpetuation ni na force petition oje wala beje we are concerned that natra president baro tambe ni 3 years wala there'll be self-perpetuating rule back to the Gambia again. No wrestle how many times? No wrestle at telephone platform moto, the Denson FM and other places. You understand? Kajo self-perpetuating rule, three jotna bulta pruka political deception kele, pru self-perpetuation rule akara na Gambia kote. Kadung ni self-perpetuation dawda. Ke fam marandi mol kan anata mol mantar la fi niaje dawda munika ka wolum political new manene kana ka kumo mol me yaron ke fam yaron ka fo takela but sina bo woli diata mol min diata mol tulo min diata niwe isi o fo yem pour membe bulla ya soto ne global la niwo kata doro ninga ala doro akam daga nga nyatil men wala mun doro president wala na nyato ngolu e be karla ke fam marandi kan hanata aw manya na kala nga jele ko konsuno nyimbi la pareta parliament before parliament executive yela voice raise. Yeah, that's money. Like, what concern me raise before. What money? President Barrow said, "Wo retroactive clause member getting. One of the procurator hunt. Yeah, understand? Wo is a hunting clause. So means that wo it has to be removed there. Woning kukutol me along kaifu. But the most main concern wo atela mandate. Now, amenu kumbokang ako sanji lulu. Puro I will draft constitution I will complete. But muna na saya ako retroactive again. Means that he want to go further beyond the 5 years. And which the agreement says that subsequent election atemanya naka double aji and atefon wo read le convention ko la me alon ko I Adam Barrow I will be the candidate flag bearer of the coalition opposition party, then I will contest for elections on the 3 years agreement, and after that 3 years I'm not going to be a contestant for next subsequent election that is coming. I'm going to prepare prepare all fair and transparent elections and then label the playing ground for all politicians to feel themselves comfortable. You understand? Then any winner that is announced by the IEC at the presidency Hanover Loyale, he will go back to his business. Ngamara yin for Gambia dingol be. Mosa yin ajelo ko presidency sa wonyon collapse. Konsuno ni muna failed because of Adama's greediness to go for further 15 years because muna akonyin 5 years follow you manya count ko tek. Just like the 3 years. Now the 5 is also supposed not to be counted. Wala na tambi ako konsuno nyanga tatano because wala na telephone.
3 years jona ale strike fulan nyongolo kele ka finti ka la bramba ya tandi force wano mo jamal finti tale second one ale turn out sotale but still now all objective mo mintino wala minti ko pour ka je ko president o ni sanji sapo sita ay ji kwa fonu mole nyam but nyim man na wala na be nyinin ka kan fo den atolla xamo feltale mi alon ko ale wala sotono
Ntela hamo ko nga fanya amam fail animal la integrity wala compromise ala morality because amam moral is la momuta ku kumada
de potaji amanji
no amanji wo man kumandele men kumanda wala na message comme nata men fokanun nata adama mantel vindicate no comme ay draft constitution a pasta atra referendum ya approve security sector reform akeda successfully you understand because akala legacy ngawala he talk about this legacy because I will get recent pro katambi o sanyi saboni nata security sector reform a complete civil service reform a complete constitutional review commission doko ga ya pasto executive as national assembly atra referendum mole la decision ota woko successful adama la fengo online ba fala ndel multa no lota menna means that we have failed woefully but we have succeeded because ngamen fo adama daji goto wala langue mata gambia dingolia asani saboni mbaile ama bay gambe aya baya funkulole ala on interest aya wala na asani saboni aya reject and ko teke condition of na ko teke reject men sa bola fana ayo fana reject ko teke security sector reform of na failed civil service reform ngajel be the entire civil service adama want to make them all politicians so means that ntel ngamem fo ntel man failed ntel message ngamem fo adama vindicated that we are quite correct men fo kan wolom ko nyaata
well kabring ibal mutakang lo men mbe menun live le ni interviews on that day so but ya kabrial muta fo janni bal bulalam ite mune crossi alla mutaroto
ya ngamen cross je wala mu wala be men kala maje wala mu ngalo ne kafe be mutalale it was very much clear to me that be mutalale because yalo biringa nyin ko be dam initially biringa be dam it was early 2019 come no later part of 2019 ngada ngin tire whole is of tire dam da so wodo ni la interaction ya itanina ka fo efne hanata yantil ala be na ko men ke ka but I don't know if they will be convicted so and then bring a permit of an apply na force protest near engagement on mesoto doubt member to nga doubt min clear ka je ko telbe mem mirading wala mem fo molien through their spokesperson ka bonde mo fit naka folde we are different from that we love this Gambia more than them and we love the country more than them and the country we are not a second citizens in this country we are first class or first class citizens in this country I understand mbama lim fama lim mo nyodo ulta mbago kanyan so ndenga ita ndeka ni mbango ndele nga kam kaseti anu nga infa ita ndeka fo ni aje ntelbe mbango fo mutan mbulufulo fa ko de astar problem fo de kala if you check from West Coast Brikama to Banjul State House Masakunda property where is it itaje no So property member je woman de level on tal. Modu de font tal tati nyanola. So ngobe nge proof de ka we are ready to protect the properties of people than you people. Iko de permit de la ne batal na local lal. Ya no local ngo we don't care. The only important thing we care is our voice, the message. So ngake dauda that will be reached to where we want it to go. You understand? Ya permit di mola buba. Yalla plano abagana wostala men ngalo ka fo na second protest abekala problem mode ni mola interaction ka jibe mulketa ka post analysis of the protest bring ngake ngaje ko definitely many keta no elapses and many keta no successful nim police sita nga kacha security force, the heads of the security force, we start with them all discourse. If only I recommend that definitely on the 16 December really it was it would terms of yako ko kabulko ni ulisando
kal jala
so wokono la ning ila diamo kono la ndanga ku fenlo fon resi to kono wo manya nakate comme this security wo manya nakate ya understand nga kenya mena exactly wanya taka kawanyal wonu mu yakul be tum fon le bloco la nimme lafta ka silo bula e kan tele consult tum kata ma do diamondi nimme diam fodi mi yalla ko kata ma do diamondi nimme yalla lafta ta din ka fo ngono amanke nyindi nyinam ya understand ba bin tara second protest ya because nga petition abo petition ko la ka fo ning adama men respond for certain period of time we will report come we will regroup and then raise our voice why amamol answer. This was the whole objective na jina second protest ya understand nga petition le safe o petition nga ko le fo kono la adama pour ay finti dam ay more jabi afana la lo lamuneti na ma woke because we are citizens we deserve to be responded by the president because tele nga electing you understand so amanya ka afangora ka sentent hana tara presidency le bar mo le ke ko so ni mo la sula ko so ya table nya tin wala ijenta fana nya kay famma jintondu yake mod me yalla nga responsible la ye finti e ma don jabi ngobar na ma ga la kamuta ka juta mo la so be finti ko nga nyini nga ko de which we did nga permito apply again the same challenges come back again. Funta ya kumol fo me yalon ko manyang e ka fo abuba yen sa Facebook nga samba jare sa Facebook nga demba jare sa Facebook so those are threat to security ni comme ku jama e ko legela disnot we prove all those things wrong convince them to give us permit this thing will go successful men ka fo man tata ka nyen tele ka taje just to make this story stop so wo kono la wo international be kono la because I met the IGP, I could remember 8 or 6 times.
That's the late IGP.
The late IGP, you understand? 8 or 6 times, na meet. Because each application of a permit, ninta raje buka dinna, so the amoka siya la barfun sita je nata kasa ko dege. But now the amoka la raje nka remember, sinya sababu me abafon to la face. Kafo look, you are very young. You have a future to go. You understand? You have a future, so don't involve in this because at the end of the day, you will be convicted even if you are issued a permit. So last thing go be I have go but look. Convicting me or not convicting me, that means if I did something wrong. Woman tries to block on obe kiti bon block on. Instead of making a man lafta kiti bon because memory get wala na jambuka permit to apply. Permit yung kodong because kalua noma puri ya ko me alonga tatara lua e bantala. So malala ite yanda ka fonte ngo ninga nyinko ka don't be the is in convict no.
It don't cross your it seems abe min faka wala min ko alone already battle mutala.
Wala senatam. What is Senator? Because Nyaja I inforno, and then he's a top man in that job. So means that I don't exactly Yamunita Bindel Kamaji. But in the last one I was there with Yankuba Dabo and then others. Now if I can go tell we are not going.
I know the former IGP is late. So Munawala relationship SIS la director.
Yeah, SIS la director. Actually I can say he was the man behind all these evil things.
Usman
So ben yung called Beko.
Nyade.
Yung plano men budgeting atele be yimbe kom atele ka fo IG ngo pamito dila atele ka fo IG ngo kana pamito dila that Usman so e mento fo nyenteng so because now mitino be kon la
but aji yewlo nyaade
aka participate le na la mitino be ngam mitino be ka participate jele mbuka ka kom de kam la ngelo ando kilin na le ko ngol men fana fo ngalo le fana ko deke so Usman so he is part and parcel of it because remember he's the head of SIS so janin ko ko nga ka atele ka la men sent to the ground pour voler la kisi role whether on social media or some places like that. So he's the one who's to convince the IGP to give us permit or to deny us a permit. And natural for the IGP kafonyo go SIS la head I inform go kafo ni jana so it's not safe. Afo dum fana dia fole. This ninka remember in Facebook you have Fatih Hydra there and then you have Wali Junior there. You will be to mention. Ka Fatih Hydra or Kasafiro Menke will they are threat to security.
You are Usman so.
Usman afon dayo.
So you got Fatih Hydra and Wali Junior follow.
Fatih Hadaran wal you know all problem. I don't know who those guys are, but they are a serious problem to this Barrow government.
But for Walla battle sponsor can no for
I don't even
because
know. I
3
don't
years
even
journal
know.
la kodo boy laugh and
Nte mahala mune from Jumala from Fatih Hydra. Nan man diam new al jino kan man but ngela post je on Facebook but malon Jumala mode. It's a Facebook name that I'm seeing, but I can see that government has seen them as because yalo they expose
including the SISDG.
the SISDG telephone you told me so because I tell them prison katuna la kala ni monya tingo. Na ben jibe ka yalo nka memfo. Alo nka memfo atelen katul nata ay table monya tingo la at Ministry of Interior. Yankuba sonkola officer. Atelen yung code be resge. And we are finding for definitely these people are not the applicants of that permit. Telling a permit to apply, and then we are responsible. We are responsible people. You understand? You don't love this country more than us. Now, the permit to apply, because our people we are ready to go without a permit. But we don't want that because we don't want to be above the law.
Haji, you are the PRO, so Allah kodo ka bonu muntole.
It comes from members. Na members on nakuro ka bolu la mange ka foko beng.
Jamal yal 2 million ko UDP legal sponsor or ila mol mi alon ko lebe diaspora. How true is this?
Yalo diamulal ka mon da de isa fonole. But UDP has never even initially they have never even supported this 3 years issue. So wala has a party will kubol control me along kamang 3 years because Barrow is not a threat to UDP. Barrow is not a threat to the UDP party. Barrow is not a threat to UDP politics. UDP have their political power, which they can do without the 3 years Jotna. But 3 years Jotna is a separate group, pressure group. Me along we want to fight politics of deception. We don't want leaders, that's including the UDP. We are there to fight the entire coalition accountable, and which the UDP was not an exception. Yeah, fam. So UDP intental sponsor, whereby we are mentioning their party leader's name every day. We went through so many interviews. I hold them all accountable because Barrow is the head, yes, but coalition members would be to hold them accountable based on the that they have failed the government citizens based on that 3 years agreement.
Yes, so what doubts people? Me mol Jamal Hakilo Nyamende. Nia jibe kabri UDP as security for fintita. Ite to fintita jele. Yankuba fintita jele. Aning of course alla 3 years jet na member dol. Jamal go okay then UDP la kafolem nyindi. How true is this?
UDP among UDP la kafot. But members of UDP are there, like myself, I was there, and I was the spokesperson of the 3 years Jotna. Barrow knows me very well that I'm from UDP. Dusano knows very well that I'm from UDP. I share the same campaign platform with them. Nigga campaign nigga femfenkel. But they know me since inception kafon defana mumol me alongo hana tra ke bata nyawonya buka kumo fono ya bakang just like ya baka symbol beto I'll challenge you. And that's the challenge I did. And then I have did it based on what the constitutional moral allowment because constitutional have given me the right to be associated with any kind of group or association. So constitutional mafo nyongo nibe UDP etarola state chotna kol. Constitutional mafo nibe UDP you cannot hold a government accountable. Constitutional mafo thing. So I hold the government accountable based on my constitutional rights, and that's each and everybody's right. Just like including you, the journalists, you all will vote for a party. So that is your right to vote for them, and you all support a party whether openly or secretly, and that is your constitutional right. But that has nothing to do with your job.
So, and no one was sponsoring this, it was only the members?
It was sponsored by the members. When we are ready, we go on fundraising, and then you put your money there, and then supported the initiative. So, entirely, it was purely supported by or funded by our own members.
Haji, you observe, Barola Mansakundaro, Kabri Dundanjum problem mokono, Kabri Almuta, Kual Samba Kiti, or Yamune observe, Yamune Korosi.
Namen observe the system you fought. That's the same system. Barobe or Tamaning correct. Well, Nimbe is Ifasaka. Hanatraka Muneke. Akurata Nyawana, Woka Nyakola. But Nia may to continue. Remember Lord Masakona Macafo, Nimendu Yamana Kadunjan. Even make a Manaka, you hold that as an enemy. So Ayaten Kokuna Puria Kala. So Barola Masakuna, they are there to suppress anybody who want to hold them accountable. But they are there to also be open to anybody, including criminals, if you want to support their political agenda.
All right, so what's next for 3 years Jotna Sai?
3 years Jotna, the next for them is to continue holding government accountable. Not about the 3 years agreement now, but on national issues that are important to national to the citizens of the country. Yeah, understand. 3 years Jotna be parade impuruka keloko wala. But among the government keloko la kote baro ji sani sabode. No, what am I you cannot be fighting for something that you know that you have no force.
So what are you going to fight for again?
There are a lot of things in this country to fight. You have corruption, rampant corruption. Corruption is going rampant in this country. You can sensitize people. to choose the right person to vote for, so that we will all have a country that is going to be in the interest of our own self and our future children and then our daughters. You understand? So, wolem gold me along bin bekelela mainly na kare ni tapale corruption. Me nyatri na walale, and we will expose that to the last extent. Me kata ko kala. So me mo fana kala ko kenya fana yele ko deke. Munel mu kol mi alon ko nyaton kol nyanta ka munel cross nyaton kol la kolto janin kan katol fay. Be focus lo fana kan bakale to sensitize the masses about their civic right, but to choose the right person, so that the person or more taraje soma ay tonu te kan ay found ko men definitely soma kuna men ni ke bula teleta mo de force so nyanta ka diala me o sifa mbo kala me embaklo kan bakale
muna ale mun corruption ne cross
corruption wo kay mon tellement aman ken de la corruption de mari masa fuk man sa kuna fonk corruption du mari tamake man sa kuna kono masa kuna fonk le admit minister of health nata isi mirano back to the start of the COVID-19 for biri wato men 500,000 allocate 500 million allocate
the National Assembly
biring ya
the National Assembly
minister animburi bata the National Assembly yala moma du ngada kono jokodi and moma kido la atongola afon le af akata la ministre membe je woyata kijo faral ministre wo be mun ko to man ta basa wona ko ako ko do biri nyin ko la ko mo fo avec mom ko ta do ko la han men fana man ta do ko la wutumo han men man ta do ko fana la bela ta kata so do ko no jumale mo molti ay fole ba investigation ma on talba ko do kita nyaadi le banta nyaadi le afota le ba amam fo ya ba so men fo ko be san la where are those materials ina tale ba ye le ba no nde meje because kata hospital le kata even e meya pras mo man traje after the revelation of that issue oxygen me alon ko le nyata ka nyin personal be take care e ka personal je be complain hani be tarada menna wotra do be mantra nyakuri e mantra ke kuri e dolbe do sa jamme norin do sa jofo man soto ya hotel mantra scenario. So after the disbursement of that huge amount of money ya je yaw mano fan talanya menna bias ya selectively ikatra jama barola party NPP wala ka nyaton ka asalaro nyaton ka mel la fita wala kaso ilafta me aso wala kaso imal la me aso ta sotola, especially in the rural communities me alon go mfon le witness ye. So a lot of corruptions
kadi NPP ngol e koy kadi NPP ngol
mainly NPP ngol in the rural communities mainly NPP ngol mfon le wajin tela area kan tela area NPP ngol wala aso nyafla and then kodo fana biri ko World Bank ko fana o ticket fana fenke for the rural communities ajama NPP ngol itele kaso I don't know male ko fabrique nyawanya bayda male ka tala ila multi million ko support wala ita mole ya fo ngo ibena la yeto sa fe MPP le for you to get that money ngo fana jela and it's corruption. So ngajele you go to fisheries the permanent secretary mune kadali a corruption akada mole koma and hani bite ma investigation of inda abimintole mo ma jeno it's all corruption to back people who definitely are corporate mol mabo men yalong definitely fonga yalka fo nyin bulo be norne all mabo because you better support ka yata the fertilizer issue a investigation no ale e capital court ministry of justice hansan ala report ole moma mun karaje you go to the fisheries again they said that the place is on fire who burned the place investigation ya jele ba it's all corruption. So corruption ba kun la barora man sakuna ko la jam fonga buli jam fonga na sungo teja ita ba na kuntela because if fonga le fana ka fo mena man kan de telephone le ka adena de commission ka lole wo commission ka fe men fintini mo bo ka ja nyala. So corruption be
3 years jotna aning Gambia for 5 years ngalon ne these were groups me along ko ila mirror man kile non completely. Well kunu nga jele Abdou Wilan aning Omar Sanyang natale ikoy cross capital of course to United Democratic Party. Well ye Gambia for 5 years and peace building tofo jele and B Ibrahim Soriba is saying that wo grupo mang join. It's only 2 people really joined. What is your relationship with that group? 3 years Jotna and Gambia for 5 years, and what did you know about them?
For me particularly I don't know anything about them anything particularly about them. Ngelo ni muna wala mu they are a pressure group who wanted to hold the government accountable to respect the constitution. But they are well associated with the Barrow Youth Movement. They are very well associated with Barrow Youth Movement. Then, because Barrow Youth Movement and Barrow Fans Group, Natale, ye be created and for the NPP. So one more many along with Barrow Fasa, one more idolu, wolel yenko initiate. Modofan la fateka, but woman la fekam pru ka Barrow Fasa, wala fateka pru nyaton kolia lua bunya. Wala mundi itel ko constitution is ahead of any agreement. We know that constitution a law besanto, but morally, Barrow can resign because of an agreement has made, and constitution of must stop okay. And we want to set an example. because nima woke e ka constitution men fode ka foko he's aware of everything baro bena la wala tala aba buchala aba telola atela size la which is happening now mala fa ka understand so there's no problem between the 3 years journal and the Gambia for 5 years Gambia 5 years ndel ni conference menke ni we participate in peace conference de dono because the people who are concerned that we want to log ahead with them no nga make so very clear kasana mo be ka for these people it is their right to hold the government accountable likewise us nte fana nyandola pour ngama sakuna konti bonde so ni be la konti bonde lo ngalo be pamitolo apply la ni nte fana men takala men pamitolo apply la so muna nde lol be class la nde lol matra class we have nothing to do with them ni ma nyojo daw dale so ning bram sori ba ko nyin mol men Gambia 5 years man join UDP la amang Gambia ko 5 years wala join da UDP la ya mo ni fote foku mo ka fukule ko me yalo ngay fo man kala lo ngala because a moment ça fait ka fo Gambia for 5 years wala join da UDP la they said executive members of Gambia for 5 years
but yow fo so sole
yalla da so na
no but ni Omar la moy Omar Sanya nak mako ni ala moy aba fakan ne kom itol mo fulole nata but fundinkel milbebe koma wolbe kabre ay kalamutande ko abe kafla
ako mel bate koma ma melbe Gambia 5 years koma ako mel bate koma aba make sure li ibebe na la UDP and I ijama fa fina you consulted already those people are on their way coming. Because kunu itana nola due to some kind of logistic issues, I understand. But after Salo, akabe dantlale. So let's wait and see whether abenatla wala atenat nola. But I mean fast na wala mun atenatale. Ataya decide.
But still nala interview bi someone da Ibrahim sorry ba. Akonye ko in fact mo fula da malem. Amanke executive faulty. They have more than 12 people ngamira ila executive wall kono.
Yala bira fana.
Mo fula da ma.
Bira fana. Asafeta da mena fana. Mol ma fo ila executive wall fana nata. Numbers were stated in that news. Number for the Yamange, Molgo, Brown, so by no color and Taka for Polnata. Not in Taka for Nata, at the form to be mentioned as the Kafa Fanata Ford. But a more to mention, particularly Ibrahima, Umar Sanyang, and Abdul Williams. They let to mention Ford. So not Atamanna, Momato Farafaka Fanata. So why is he bothered himself? And I look for Ning Abdul Williams was his deputy. And Omar Sanyang was their national youth president. Near Belon. I share the same platform with them on several media outlets. I understand. So nobody will tell me who are they. Including him, Ibrahim Soriba. So I don't think Malan is there for back and forward because the Gambia 5 years executive. They were part of Gambia for 5 years executive members, and they are senior members in that executive. So they have decided. What is wrong with that?
So what did you about this? What people are saying is, Wilan Wolman Kuma no Baroya, so say not a UDP.
Yakuma Bankuma left of them. But politically, I mean, decide them to join a political party.
Is it about money?
If it is money, they will go to Barrow. Because UDP has no money to offer anybody. UDP is an opposition party who is trying to build a nation if they come into government. But anybody who want money, so now they decide based on money. The right place to go it is the Barrow camp, not UDP. But they have seen the nation before money, and they said that policies and programs make them to decide for the UDP or decide to join the UDP. It is not about based on monies or something else like that. It's another struggle for your palace NPP, but because they have never been belonging to a party in a mantra particular. They were for Gambia for 5 years, and the reasons was they want to back President Barrow for only 5 years to respect the constitution, but not further. So, Biri the law mission complete. Yeah, these people, elected can use it as a tool to continue doing the dirty jobs for them. You understand? Yeah, decide. Your party BGB. According to them, near Tonyafo, Ilauka like for UDP. So why not go to the Tonyakafo? Tonyakafo, you all desire UDP.
So UDP is the Tonyakafo.
What
did you know about Ibrahim Soriba?
I know Ibrahim Soriba. He's from Basse, and he's somebody who may along Molia Tono on the back of Hani Basse Fong. Yeah, understand. Kujama Lekafa ala Kolkundo. Best known to the people. But I California don't call a new Balabanco. Jamfana don't call Nufana Malabanco. And Dara Koduko Cani Bulanyo. Kodo. Kodo, all Cani Bulanyo. Or call a Fakumoto.
So you don't
Anyway, unless people who say that they come on air, but thank
you very much. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Bahore ale press release fintindia kamale last time ngajele kabrim president watata in Sierra Leone what mune wala kam fa ko di bahore la ko to
bahore amanken kam fatale man kam fa bahore fana kam mako tek bari na press list ay ku dolen min wala min te politico anin kabila ko man nyoje wala si ko man nyoje
ha si fatam fanso
anin si fatam fanso man nyoje dala bahore president baro be speak la in Sierra Leone Freetown abe Sierra Leone gamen community address kan there ala president baro la address kon la amata sunyar ko la ka fo ko men sunyaro bi masakuna ko la ni ni sa ngol bantala je bahore ya men son ala diamo ko la ko say mandin kolu ite sunyaro ken la mandin kolu sunyaro sa bantal say wodi amoñing ngaje ko definitely manyana kanyum entertain mol manyana kanyum tolerate atulu mabang wala asobe maba ini man nga killing face to face nata sanaw yalla bal tema you can mention it but when it comes to politics it's sensitive so ngaje ko definitely using those kind of languages towards a tribe is a threat to our peace, it's a threat to our unity, it's a threat to our oneness anu sara hulol ning man ning kol ifudutale amanke biti ifudutale sara hulol bari manika kunda manika bari ndingo sara hulol kunda ñin mol dingol be ñoo ya fana so ifudutale fudo me yalon ko fana definitely ay badia fana ay wala wul ñil tema so nobody can do anything pour ko badia tinya sara hulol ning man kol tema mo especially ka politiko dungo te pour wol jam fanyola so ndir ngaje ko na finti because adiamuta men adiamuta na tolla so as a Sraule community or group in the United Democratic Party me along tribalism mboka fasa mpintita we support on UDP to my friend mention or nga kumo fo Sraule count me along ko wole UDP the manifesto wole la policy kolla pour Sraule fana sa moyno nyarna o groupe lona ya understand ka kulbe fo Sraule count pour Sraule salon no def na ñim programme ñu la UDP bolla wole findita ka baholo la kumo condemn kay tan gambem ko la ñim bahore da mal la kuma count para man Sraule ku ndala kuma count because Sraule ni man ni ko tema there is oneness and that's his relationship so what relationship ñin delte mo kilingela ibe ko mo fala me yalon ko aso relationship ni asa sekino asa jarjara ni no so lat nam finita ngaji nan ko bahore la ko ani momoni membe ko men bahore men ka ñi miral sifalu wala ñi kuma kan sifalu ta ike address siola akara man ka kunda de bang akara Sraule kunda de bang we have to find a full stop to it gamben ko benyanta ka kodi sifram fansolale especially when it comes to politics ngo politiko ni sifara fanso e mamben dulawla e manyo dulawla fana ningi bulanyo ko miram kilin doron na Cairo abe jijalale ando ni karo jijada jang amam mo gel to koma.
All right, thank you very much. So straight away, mita ka line on yele mole bayring wolem of course segment labangoti kerfato jang ko nga fale nyamen do nga mola ke dani wilan mannano because anata isu dolle soto be silo kan nenun kana anata murug so but mba katala le nga soto jang anyway kafo mole Ibrahima Sori ba nga invite janne na diamudale somanda pura na jang bara ko nyako ani wilante platform killing ite tarano la platform killing to ay wala fanya right so mba katala le nga defana nati nga la side of the story mo ini ala kiti dala mbela flaka molbe nati ila side of the story puritul fana ya sata so kamola kilo blandi after sele nyim programme fasa ka sembenti andi to le blodung programme koto 1010 ala kumandi sinya jama la salosi diano le number 7 ni number 2 nata wole be bludong so mbe straight away line on yella on 2035488 njikita technician ol bakala screen out la barinte da teriata 2035488 wolem line oti 2035488 mbe whatsapp tala le mbe whatsapp kumandiro tala le but at the same time be direct calls ol tala nata be gambia banko kanjang ni be gambia banto fana isi direct call kino la bari jamal fana ko wale prefer so that's the number 2035488 2035488 2035488 wolem of course number timi alon ko mbe kumandiro tala of course mbe kumandiro tala walla jang jigirele ko already dolbe tara line otole all right ngana force call